It's tax day!
Carolyn's gonna attempt to vlog every day. April's really crazy. Why isn't this in May? She's short, she's southern, she's got a little sass, and if you don't like me, you can kiss my...
So this part's going to be a little different because my camera is being silly and didn't record this bit. For those of you that know me, you know that my career path is to be an accountant. And that's where I'm heading at the moment. And when most people think of accountants, they think of taxes. That's all they think about is taxes, which is understandable because accountants do taxes, but they also do lots of other stuff, and that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on doing auditing, which is completely different, kind of, but I'm still going to talk about taxes today. So here's my rant about taxes that I filmed when I had my tripod set up. So the tax form that most people my age use is the 1040EZ. It's for people who don't have dependents, could possibly be dependent on other people, and have a more simple income stream. Obviously, some different industries and things get complicated, and you might want to use a different form. But the 1040EZ is so simple and straightforward, and most of the ones above that are as well. This is what I'm going to talk about today. The top part of the form is your basic information, your name, social security number, birthday, address, things that should be on the top of your head and you shouldn't have to ask anybody about because it's your address and name and social security number. You should all know these things. The second part is your income part, and it tells you line for line what you need to put in the blanks at the end of the row. And this information doesn't have to be looked up or anything. It will come to you on the W-2 that your employer will send you in the mail. So it will be in your mailbox, or some employers do virtual ones, so it might be in your email inbox. But you'll have this thing that says, this is what this is, and it says, word for word most likely, the thing that you'll be putting there. Then it'll tell you on the next line, put this. And then in the next line it'll be like, add boxes A and B. And then it's so simple. So simple, like a third grader could do it if you told them to. Basic addition and subtraction is all you need for the 1040EZ. The next part is the taxes you paid, things that were deducted out of your paycheck, and all of that is also listed on your W-2 from your employer. Write that on there. Follow the directions. And finally, you figure out how much your refund is or how much you have to pay. Most likely, if you are my age and you don't make a lot of money, you're gonna get a refund because most students don't have time to work enough money where they have to pay taxes. So fill out how much your refund is based on the directions it gives you in each line. Really simple. And then you just sign it and send it off or submit it electronically, and bam, you're done with your taxes. And if you do it early enough, I did mine the first day that the tax forms were available online, and I got my refund I think a week later. Whereas the people who wait till now are probably going to have to wait a good while to get their refunds in the mail. So I recommend next year, obviously this year it's too late, next year if you have income of some sort, learn to do your own taxes because it's a good life skill, and do it super early. So easy breezy beautiful. Also, this is just like a really good thing to know how to do for the future. Even if you do have someone else file your taxes in the future, you want to be able to look and see what they've done and why they've done it, and if they've made a mistake, because you're going to be more concerned about your own personal taxes and that you're correct than anyone else is going to be. So double check when somebody else does your tax return, double check when you do your own tax return. Do it early. Along that same line of discussion, I was at an interview the other day for an internship, and the people asked me if I knew anything about taxes. And they didn't expect me to know like everything because I am young and still in college and still learning, but they basically wanted to know if I had done my own tax return. And I said, yes, I've done my own tax return. And they said, you wouldn't believe how many students your age who come in here for business, any sort of job in the business world, whether it's in an accounting department or not, knowing the basics of accounting and tax is super important because those things are going to affect your everyday life, no matter what you're doing. So learn about taxes, people, and file before April 15th. But that's all I'm gonna say. Happy tax day to the accountants out there, and hope you have good break after tomorrow. That's all for today. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I don't know what that language was. The top part of the